Planet AG for you, and I saw these cookies and I fell in love with them. I made them already, but they're too small. They're just a little tinge small for the American Girl doll. So I'm remaking them, and then I'm going to show you how I'm doing that. So here's the new set I'm making, and basically again, this is a beige clay, and you roll it in a ball. And I'm going to say that the size that I'm flattening it out. Let me put it over here so you can see. I'm flattening it out, and it's like I don't know, maybe about the size of a quarter. So I'm going to start with 8. So now I'm going to get my next color, white, and basically what I'm doing is I'm going to put a thin layer of the white over the cookie part as the icing part. So I cut a piece of the white clay out, and now you knead it a little bit in your hand. That makes it warm, and therefore it gets softer. And you put it in between your palms and make a ball out of it. And then you're going to have to start playing with it, you know, depending on the size. All I want is a very thin layer over the beige part of the cookie. So I flattened out a very thin layer, and I have like this is a water bottle cap. I'm just cutting a piece out, and then I'll lay this flat piece over the brown cookie and just cut off the excess, or I can even stretch it over so that it just basically hangs over the cookie like regular icing would. And now I'm going to do this to the 7 other cookies that I have there. So I finished putting the icing on all the cookies, and now I'm going to take and use the black clay. One thing that's important that when you change colors is that you clean your area, because no matter what you use to work with the clay on, there's always pieces of it that are going to stick. This is like a cutting board type mat, and so I'm going to clean it off, because if not, the color will stick to the new clay that you're going to work with. And even also your tools, wipe down your tools. So I made the Frankenstein cookie, and basically what you do is you roll out the black clay into a small little skinny little snakes and cut as needed. Like for the mouth, I just have 1 piece and some short ones going up and down, 2 pieces for the nose, and 2 whatever shape eyes you want to throw on there. Now so I'm done with this, and I'm going to go on to the next style. So for the Dracula cookie, I'm going to start off by putting the hair and the beard. And again, I just have a little snake. I'm going to, for instance, I'm going to start down here, stretching it out just a little bit. Put it on the bottom, and just go sort of start stretching it out. And now I'm going to get the same, let me push it down here. Okay, so there's the beard, and now I'm going to do the hair. So for the hair, I'm lining it up on top, squishing it in, and then we need to give him like the widow's peak. So I'm going to push my finger until I get some kind of a peak. And so now I just have to add the mouth with the fangs. Okay, so for the mouth, I'm putting a straight line And then I'm forming a triangle with some two little skinny little snakes of polymer clay that I'm going to put on either end of the mouth line. So there's the mouth, a line, and like two V's for the fangs. I don't know if you can see it. So now just the eyes. I have a bag of these little mini little plastic eyes. So after Mr. Dracula here is baked, then I will glue on two eyes to his face. I'll show you how that looks when it's finished. So here I'm making, what do you call it? Where is it? The mummy. And so I've started basically, again, you just make skinny little snakes. So there are the mummy cookies, and the only thing that will be left after I bake them will be to put the eyes. So for my final eye that I'm making, it's this one, the eyeball. And so basically I've got my white, green, and orange polymer clay and my cookie. And what I do is to put the eye veining, I do that first. And basically you're just going to take little skinny little pieces of the polymer clay randomly all around the disc until you have, you know, veins. And then I'm taking the green circle and putting that in the middle. And then once it bakes, then I'm going to do the see if you can see them here, the lines. I'll put the eyeball in, and then I'll do the lines. So I'll be back. So there's my eyeball. The only thing I added was a black little snake around the green. So now it is ready to bake, and then I'll finish it off once it comes out of the oven. So I already put Mod Podge on the cookies, and now for these eyeball ones, I'm taking a black Sharpie and I'm putting some more veins. And here are the tiny little eyes that I'm going to be gluing onto the cookies. So there I have glued the eyes, and I'm going to let them dry. And once that's done, I'll set them aside and I'll use them for my Halloween time. Thank you for watching. Bye.